Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. Wanted to start this video off by basically saying thanks. Thanks for supporting my channel, thank you for liking my videos, for subscribing, for tweeting about what I'm doing, whatever it is, thanks. Just felt like starting things off that way. Okay? So, next thing I want to say is, if you went to Comic-Con this year, okay, and as I suggested in my video, if you secured the keys, if you spoke to Jason Blundell, if you spoke to Craig Houston, if you spoke to Jonathan Wayshak, if you spoke to anyone from Treyarch or anyone associated with the Zombies comic or anything at Comic-Con, and you secured those keys, now is the time to let me know about it, because I'm making a video compiling all the knowledge we secured from Comic-Con, and knowledge there is, I assure you, there is some really juicy stuff that we learnt at the convention, and now is the time for you to get in touch with me. On Twitter is the best place to do it. Send me a tweet and say, Milo, I went to Comic-Con, I spoke to Jason, I recorded Jason saying this, or I recorded Jason or Craig or whatever having a conversation about this, or whatever it might be. If you got some keys, if you got some intel secured, then now is the time to let me know. Tweet me, okay? So, without further ado, we can jump into today's topic at hand, which is Dr. Monty. Hello. So nice to see all of you. Oh my goodness me, I love this character so much! He is so damn good. But we're specifically going to be talking about something that is quite hard to judge, I feel like. And it's whether Monty is good or evil. Now, my personal opinion I'm going to save for just a moment, okay? Just a moment. And what we're going to do is, this is going to be a little experiment. I haven't done this before, ever, on my channel in its entire existence, okay? Somewhere around here, I think, it might be on that side of the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be over here. There's going to be something popping up now, and that is going to be a poll. So click on it, okay, and it'll give you two options. Is Dr. Monty good or evil? Those are going to be your two options. If you miss the little notification thing, you can just click the I that will be in the top sort of corner of the video. Click it, and let me know. Is Dr. Monty good or evil? Because I think this would be a really fun way of gauging how you guys feel about this character right now, and then after DLC 4, we're going to be able to see whether you guys were right or not, okay? And what I might do as well, I might add in a neutral option. I'll think about it, okay? But for now, I'm going with good or evil. That's what's in my head currently. Is Dr. Monty good or evil? Personally, okay, actually no, wait, I'll save my opinion for another moment's notice, okay? I asked on Twitter, right? I asked on Twitter, what was the date of that tweet? 24th of July, okay? I had the tweet running, or the poll running rather, for, I'd say about 30 hours. It was just over a day, right? 54% of people, and that's 54% of 6,377, 64%, sorry, 54%, 54% of 6,377, 54% said Monty is good. Which means 46% said Monty is evil. What? In my opinion, Dr. Monty is one of the greatest evils we have been privy to thus far in the story. This man is corruption incarnate! And yet people think he's good by majority, which blows my mind. I mean, what? It's crazy to me. But then I think, okay, hold on. What do we actually know about Monty? We know, if I just grab my phone real quick, we do know that he's quite a manipulative character, regardless of whether he is a sort of good or evil, whether he takes one of those sides of the coin. He is manipulative, regardless of where he stands, okay? So, for example, in Gorod Krovi, talking to Dempsey, he says, so, that Richtofen guy, I'm kind of surprised that you've gone along with him this far. Didn't you absolutely despise him at one point? Anyway, keep a close eye on him. I think he's up to something. So, the seeds of doubt, Zetsubo no Shima returns to us, have been planted in Dempsey's mind, okay? Seeds of doubt. We move on to Takio's quotes, okay? For the quotes, speaking to Takio from Monty, he says, so, besides the changes to your own outlook, have you noticed the change in Richtofen? Dempsey? Well, not trying to stir things up. Does it seem to you, like the two of them may have been scheming between themselves? So once again, Monty is taking a relationship, he's taking a status quo that we have been building and forming and growing over the last however many maps. I didn't want to say growing because I didn't want to fall into the Zetsubo no Shima pun trap, but I've done it now regardless, so we've been nurturing this relationship And Monty is now just sticking in a couple of needles. He's like, oh look, you guys are comfortable around one another now. Let's change that. Hello. So nice to see all of you. He's so good. This character is just the best. But clearly, he's manipulating our characters, okay? Alongside that, there's also the question of Monty's motives. Like, you could argue that Monty is the first one. I would highly doubt that theory. I would say that that is almost, not quite there, but almost preposterous, on the way. But it's understandable why you might think something like that, because Monty says that he created free will, which I believe is bogus, by the way. Personally, I reckon that he's manipulating us with that comment. But Monty clearly is very powerful. He's a god, pretty much. Well, he is a god, seemingly. And he's also integral to whatever the hell is going on. But whether he lies on the side of good or evil is so hard to say, right? Because if you think about it, Richtofen has always been a bad guy. And throughout Black Ops 3, he's been made out to be a good guy. And so, we have this strange situation where Jason Blundell is saying, Milo, give Richtofen a chance. And I'm sitting here going, no. Don't do that. No, that's gonna end badly, Jason. That ain't a good idea, Jason, okay? Stop trying to manipulate us now, Jason, okay? No Monty antics from you, sir. And Jason's still just sitting there going, yeah, people deserve a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chance. And I'm just sitting here going, nah, I'm not gonna do it. So I don't trust Richtofen for a moment. Well, maybe for a moment, but not for much longer than that. But Richtofen is being made out to be good. For some reason. And if Richtofen is good, and he's opposed to whatever Monty's doing, and he's got the blood in order to subvert Monty's plan with the souls, then does that mean that he is bad, Monty, that is? But that would mean that Richtofen would have to be good. Richtofen being good, I just can't pass that information. It just doesn't sit in my head properly. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Richtofen being a good guy. What? And then if we look at Revelations as a story, as a piece of work, we can potentially start wondering about whether Richtofen is Jesus? Which, I mean, it just gets really weird at that point, right? So, if Richtofen is a good guy, and Monty is a bad guy, then where do the characters lie in that sort of scenario? Are they gonna end up siding with Monty or Richtofen? Yep. Okay, well, I thought I got interrupted, but I didn't. So, I'm just really curious about where the story is going to go right now. I think that it's extremely open-ended. I think that regardless of what happens, Monty is going to be opposed to Richtofen. I don't see them working together, or certainly not permanently. I think that they might do that sort of so that they can reach their own motives and goals, but I don't think that that is the plan for them to continue doing throughout the rest of the story, and then the full stop just drops in there, and you got the gothic brackets, and that's it. Finito. I don't think that that will be the case, but they might work together to just get to where they need to get to, each of them separately. But I wonder, is Monty good, or is Monty evil? Let me know. Or is he neutral? Okay, let's give you that option. Is he neutral as well? That could be a possibility. Maybe he's like a keeper in the sense that he's just trying to restore balance to the Force. The zombies, the element 115. Balance. Monty riding a Segway. Balance. So, let me know, guys, what your thoughts are on all of this, because I'd be really interested to hear what you think now, and then we can compare what you thought now to what the current situation is in 2 months' time when DLC 4 has released and we learn of Monty's true intentions, his hidden agenda, which Jason has been teasing for every single damn map of Black Ops 3. Every single damn map, including Dr. Monty's, had teasing about this agenda, and we're going to learn what it is, and we're going to be like, oh no, what have I done? It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. It's also going to be really interesting to just see the poll results in comparison to Twitter's, because Twitter, 54% evil. Sorry, 54% good, which blows my mind. It should have been 54% evil in my opinion, but regardless, I've been MrRoflWaffles. But the thing is I think that Monty's evil, but that would mean that I would also think that Richtofen is good. Are they both evil? Could that possibly be the thing that's going on here? Yes, I reckon so. I reckon they're probably both evil. They're probably doing things for their own motives, just each in their own way. Maybe, something like that. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to ask you guys the question. Thought it would be fun to do so. Remember, if you've secured any keys from Comic-Con, let me know what they are on the Twitters. That would be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.